the popcorn kernels in the pot. She turned up the heat, now the pot is getting hot. And when those popcorn kernels start to pop, 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 pop,
get any worse.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
There's so many buttons and things to press, I don't know what I'm doing. I blame Sarah Champion because she confused me with words. I will not stand for that. It's Monday, Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is here. Good evening, Eloise.
Hello.
Yeah, here we go.
Are you talking out to the lyrics?
Why not? Let's give it a go. Got 7 seconds. Tonight's topics can only be found on the Iain Lee Show iPhone app. If you haven't got it... Oh, here are the words. Bugger.
You were a child, crawling on your knees, toilet, making mama so proud, but your voice is too loud. We like to watch you laughing. You pick the insects off the plants. No time to think of consequences.
and Lou Radio.
Thank you to Sarah Champion for... Oh, hang on a second. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Yes!
Good evening, this is Peter Phil with Absolute Baseball. In weekend news, the Cubs loop another stands down for family reasons, and Vince Scully signs for the Dodgers beyond 80. And in scores, it was the Yankees over Seattle 10-0, the Red Sox over the Jays 5-0, and the Pirates and the Mets 12-1. Tonight it's the Jays and the Yankees, so till next time, see you in the bullpen.
For newcomers to the show, we generally always start with Pitcher Phil, who is 106 years old. Eloise, good weekend?
Yeah, really good.
Why? What good? Did you fall in love? Did you get it on?
No, none of those things. Just saw friends and had a good time.
A good time. You've started doing the travel on the radio, haven't you?
Well, I always did it on digital, but now I'm doing it on the national.
Let's be honest, no one listens on digital, but the national, not many people listen to that either, but...
It's only for an hour on national.
It's only for an hour, and you've got an admirer.
Well, I wouldn't call it that after what they said about me.
What did the gentleman say about you?
I like that new travel girl. She sounds posh but dirty.
Posh but dirty. Oh, yes, please.
He's obviously been calling up Candy's House of Sugar.
Posh but dirty. That's wonderful. The topics for tonight's show are freely available on the Iain Lee Show iPhone app. We're not going to say what the topics are. You can only call in with the topics if you've got the iPhone app. People have been posting them on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, and we've been bloking those people.
You're getting banned big time.
We are bloking those people mercilessly. I quite enjoy bloking people.
Yeah.
We bloked Will Leversuch, who's the annoying little prig. Who, you can say prig, because I don't quite know what it means, actually. It's something.
It sounds like sprig.
He's the annoying little sprig, a 16-year-old lad who keeps phoning up, trying to have an argument with me. And so I bloked him. And he sent me this really rude email. We'll read it later on. He'll call him. He sent this really rude email. So...
Yeah, it was weird email. It was like
no sense.
You know.
Made no
like
sense.
he's talking to himself and then arguing with himself.
And he ends it with, Will Leversuch. Remember the name.
Boss.
Have a good weekend, boss. Like, threatening. I had a great weekend. I went to... we rented a cottage in Kent. For the weekend.
That sounds
Me,
lovely.
the missus, the baby, and the in-laws, and it was great because my mother-in-law did all the cooking all weekend.
Oh,
didn't
nice.
do anything. Just sat there. Do you want some more food? Yes. Oh, yes. I'll have some more. Brought cheeses.
Ooh.
Went to Camber Sands.
Where's that?
It's in the arse end of the country. It's a British beach.
Oh. Pebbles.
No, there was sand.
Oh.
The sea was like 3 miles out. I'm assuming the tide was... If anyone's ever been to Camber Sands, is it always like that? The sea was miles away. And it was kind of quite a grim beach, if I'm completely honest. There were a lot... The weather wasn't very nice, but there were a lot of fat people with their tops off.
Ugh.
Just walking around. And there were some lads who were like early 20s, I guess. And they were with their mum, I think, right? They're all muscular and tattooed with their tops off. And I walked past them, they're going, yeah, well, of course, I had a great night the other night. It was A-level results night. Certainly put a few people in their places, you know what I mean? I'm guessing he got off with a load of A-level students.
Or, like, because he wasn't going to see anyone for a while, he just told everyone what he thought of them.
Yeah, that may be... have you ever done that? Ever told someone what you really think of them? Really?
No. I really wanted to with a certain person.
Davis?
No.
No? Who? Someone here?
Nick.
Who's Nick?
Nick Shaw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And why didn't you? Because it's impolite, isn't it, really? And you're posh but dirty.
Posh but dirty,
And what would you have said to him? I'll be Nick Shaw. Right. It's 9 minutes past 11. This is radio. You never can hear anyone else. We've got a prostitute and we've got a man who killed someone coming later on. Eloise, you've got something to say to me But before that, I've phoned up your mum and I've made sex noises to her.
He probably did do that.
What do you want to say to me?
I can't really say it on the radio.
Oh, in that. Actually, can I phone up your mum and make sex noises to her? Because that would be brilliant.
She would quite like it.
Feature, yeah.
Give her a little call and just try it.
I might do that later on. I might do that later on. So Camber Sands, not very pleasant at all. And then that was the Friday. Then the Saturday, we went. Saturday we went to this place. It's called like Spittingham Castle or Springingham Castle or something, right?
Spittingham.
Something like that. And my father-in-law, who knows things, he's a doctor, was going, this is where Virginia Woolf used to live. And we went into this room, and there's like all these boring signs telling you about the history of it. And Virginia Woolf was not mentioned once. I was going, Peter, are you sure Virginia Woolf? Yes, she lived here.
Never question a doctor.
And we kept walking around, and I kept saying, are you sure? Virginia, yes. And then, like, about an hour later, he was going, right, so the people who lived here were... It wasn't Virginia Woolf, was it? I've got it completely wrong. I said, yes, you have got it wrong. But also...
You love being right.
It wasn't a castle. And the first information board says Springlingham Castle is unique because it's not actually a castle.
We just lie about it.
Well, you've got me here now. I've paid my money to get in. I want a bloody castle, not just a house. And you weren't even allowed in the house. It was the garden. So that was disappointing. And then Sunday it rained. Ran? It rained.
It ran with rain.
Is rained the past tense of rain?
No.
What's the past tense of rained?
Rained.
Okay. Well, it did.
I called participation. No. See, I'm getting it wrong again.
Patisserie.
No. What's it when it rains a little bit?
Piss poor. Precipitation.
Yeah, I called it participation and
I know, you said it just then.
I know, I can't get it into my head at all. Participation.
I'll put it in your head. The what?
Precipitation.
Precipitation.
I can't get it right.
We got soaking wet. And I bought some cola cubes and we sat in
Cola cubes?
Yeah, there was a shop that sold... This is how weird I am, right? There was a shop that sold, like, you know, jars. All it sold was jars of sweets. And I thought, I'm going to go in and do a bit of business with this guy. And the minimum you could buy was 100 grams. And because I felt uncomfortable buying 100 grams for £1.20, I said I'll have 200 grams. That was loads. That was too much. And now they're all stuck together in one giant cola cube in my car.
And you've got to have like 10 a day just to try and keep up the upkeep.
Keep up the upkeep. You're absolutely right there, Eloise. So we did that. And then we got home today. That was the weekend. Oh. Really, that's the weekend. I'm trying to think something else must have... Is the air conditioning working? Because it's bloody hot in here.
I'll check it.
Turn it on to 16. Do it now. Put it on to 16.
Oh, I don't want to.
Turn it off.
It is on 16.
Turn it off and turn it on again. Off. Turn it off. Let me see it. Off. On. Here we go. Let's go to line 1. You're on the wireless.
Ian, just a small point about Canberra Sands.
Yes.
Did you know that the film Carry On, Follow That Camel was made there?
You are joking me.
No, I'm not. And Phil Silvers was interviewed on the Eamon Andrews show after he'd finished making it.
Yes.
And this is what Phil Silvers said about Canberra Sands. He said, I knew there was hell on earth, he said, but I didn't know it was called Canberra Sands.
Thank you very much, Philip. There's a little bonus. Well, if I'd have known that, I would have stayed there for another 5 minutes. I feel I've used up all of my energy.
Why didn't you play last night, Thursday's best bit?
Oh, have we got one?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. You can see I'm struggling to find stuff to fill.
Or you could talk about the topics, but allude to what they are.
No, we'll play that. Listen, let's do that. If you missed Thursday's show, it would have sounded remarkably like this.
1, 2. Previously on the Iain Lee Show.
I'm not an idiot. I've taken inspiration from terrorists.
Down and down. That nurse, she probably looked at you and thought she didn't want to go anywhere near your tackle. When they made the bell...
I'm tweeting my mobile number and inviting strangers to come and talk to me.
Hey up, hey up.
Hey up, hey up. Do you know what? They've made me feel human and normal, which is great.
Well, you're not, so... Oh, dear.
Like the price of turkey.
It's gone badly, isn't it?
At the start of the show, you're on about sawings.
Sawings?
I'm either talking to someone else or the phone's off, so leave a message. Oh, but he misspelled Kraftwerk. If you see, it's Kraftwerk.
Ah, good boy.
Oh, you wouldn't want that, Jesus Christ. Scares the living daylights out of you.
People keep rubbing it off.
Is one of them your body?
Dark, it was cloudy.
Just do it, Ian.
If it's got a spine, I'll have it.
Keep listening and don't forget to download the podcast.
That was worth doing, wasn't it? That's right. I feel a bit lackluster this evening. I don't know why. I've been very tired all day. And then I had a bit of a headache. I was off to do something this evening and I got a bit of a headache, so I didn't do it. I just feel a bit... It's very humid still, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's very, very oppressive. What we need is a really good thunderstorm. Not just heavy rain, we need a thunderstorm. And to clear the air. I just don't think we're going to get that, Eloise. So until that happens...
Yeah, we're going to be in this mood all the time.
We're going to be in this mood all the time. And
I said mood.
You said mood?
I said mood.
Kids, if you've got a podcast, just rewind it.
Mood. I said mood.
What did she say? Mood or mute? Email me, ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk. And we will read those out. So, the topic... We'll get there eventually. The topics for tonight's show can only be found on the Iain Lee Show iPhone app, which is free and is available for download. iTunes, the App Store, go and download it. Go to the topics section. Look at Monday's topics. There are 3... Big spit there, sorry. 3 topics, all of them. Top golden topics, I think, would really last. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Or if you've got the app, you can actually click a button and it will dial it through for you, which is great. Press button 1, you'll speak to Eloise. If she likes you, she'll call you back. Simple as. Now, the trick is, for all those losers who've got Android phones or Google phones or other phones on iPhones, we don't want them to know what the topics are. So, don't post them on the Facebook page. You'll be bloked if you do that. And when you come on, don't say, for example, I'm phoning up about what colour is your favourite car colour topic. That's not one of the topics I'm using as an example. Well, that's not a bad topic.
Yeah,
Write that down.
yeah, okay.
So don't just kind of, gently get us into the topic, but without actually saying what the topic is. Can you do that, kids? Of course you can, because you lot is mental. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Press button 1. You'll speak to Eloise. She'll call you back, so it won't cost you that much money. Have some of your calls after Lissy?
Yeah.
Try to stay in line. I didn't know what I was doing half the time. I didn't know that my life would ever change. I didn't think that anybody felt the same way. And then you came. I said I wanna try it all without regret. I wanna meet the kind of folks I never met. Skipping school and smoking cigarettes. But hadn't even really gotten started yet. Let's go driving, 'cause there's nowhere to go. We're in hiding. They're telling our story on the radio. I fell in love with being defiant in a pickup truck that roared like a lion. When you're with us, you don't have to be quiet no more. People said we had to make it on our own. We never thought there'd be another hand to hold. We didn't care, we never did what we were told. That couldn't break us, could never turn us cold. You and me, yeah, we were now growing old. We'll go driving, 'cause there's nowhere to go. We're in hiding. They're telling our story on the radio. I fell in love with being defiant in a pickup truck that roared like a lion. When you're with us, you don't have to be quiet no more. No more. But I see you now, we talk about the way it used to be. When we were brave, we misbehaved, yeah, you know what I mean. Now you know why I better cry, always comes back to me. I fell in love with being defiant in a pickup truck that roared like a lion. And when you're with us, you don't have to be quiet no more. No more. I fell in love with being defiant, the pickup truck that roared like a lion. When you're with us, you don't have to be quiet no
This is the Absolute Radio.
All day Wednesday on Absolute Radio will more than make your day with More Than Home Insurance. Win £1,000 during every show from when you wake up to when you go home. With This Wednesday, win with More Than Home Insurance. You could get 30% off your home insurance at morethan.com. 50% of customers achieved at least this discount. More Than survey, March 2010. Terms and conditions apply.
Absolute Radio.
We're underway here at Westbury Lane. Dad and Mum on the near side of the sofa. Grandma there looking a bit shaky at the back. Uncle Albert conceding the corner to young Jack. Picks up the remote. Flicks onto Virgin Media. Plays it wide. Lovely touch. Goal! Yes! Uncle Albert goes in front.
At Virgin Media, we've a football TV package to suit everyone, from the casual fan to the total fanatic. So you'll be sure to find the perfect match.
It's anyone's game now.
To find your perfect sports TV package, go to virginmedia.com/sportshd or call 0800 183 6000.
Cable areas only, subject to network capacity conditions, minimum contract and installation fees. Sky Sports is provided by Virgin Media Entertainment.
Yo, 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 bum rush the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, 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 since I knew you, I wouldn't talk down to you. I have to tell you just how I feel. I won't share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. Told you once, I won't tell you again. It's the bad way. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, Roxanne, Roxanne,
So get this, Eloise. I got the bargain. I think this is the bargain of the century, right? And my wife was peed off that I was dithering around buying it, shall we say. Went into a charity shop in Kent, right? Looked at their records, right? But you know I'm buying my vinyl at the moment. Looked at the records.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm buying my vinyl at the moment.
All right.
How do you not know that? I'm buying
You've
vinyl.
not told me that.
All the time I'm buying vinyl. Vinyl.
Did not tell me that.
Anyway, I'm buying my vinyl at the moment. Looked at the records, didn't have anything I wanted. Was going to leave, and there was like a box by the door, holding the door open, of box sets of classical music, right? And I looked at the price on one of these box sets and thought, no, that can't be right. I looked down, they were all £1 each for a box set, right? So I don't know my classical music at all, but I'd like to.
How many is in a box set?
Well, this is it. The one I bought, Mozart, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
This is Mozart. So he's quite good. 12 LPs, vinyl, all in excellent condition, £1. That works out at less than 30 pence a song. That's so cheap. That's a bargain. So I bought it, and then Fandango said, "Are you going to listen to it? Because when you buy records, you generally you don't listen to them." But I'm going to listen to all 12 of these records, right? 12 albums. That's got to be everything he's ever done, pretty much. But then I'm buying it, and I said to the guy, "Is this really £1?" He said, "Oh yeah, we're having a bit of a clear out." I said, "Oh, I'm buying my vinyl at the moment," and he went, "Oh yeah, we're trying to get rid of it all because we've got a clear out. We've got some Lindisfarne over there."
What?
Well, Lindisfarne is his crap 70s. Lindisfarne did Fucking the Tainers, old main, Fucking the Tainers. What made him think that I'm buying this? To make him think I'd want a Fucking the Tainers, old main, Fucking the Tainers, old main. A Fucking the Tainers, old main. I have no idea where his crazy thinking was going, but it's a bargain,
I've never heard that song.
Have you not? That's Gaza. Do you know Gaza had a record?
The footballer.
The footballer. I wonder if I've got it on my iPod. Surely my iPod must have Lindisfarne doing... hang on a minute, here's a little Lindisfarne... Lindsay Buckingham. Here's a tip, kid. Never buy a Lindsay Buckingham solo album. It really isn't worth the entrance fee. What's the footballer called?
Gaza. Gascoigne.
That would be under G, wouldn't it?
Thingy Gascoigne.
Oh, Gary Glitter. No, that's not it. OK, we'll go... You've never heard Gascoigne, Fog on the Tyne? It was
What's his first name?
Gascoigne. Gaza Gascoigne.
What's his first name? Michael
Gascoigne. No, you're thinking of The Gentle Touch. YouTube.co.uk.
Gaza Gascoigne.
Gaza Lindisfarne. You've never heard this song? Oh, you're in for a treat.
Am I?
Fog on the Tyne. This is like number one. Here we go.
Is that what you were saying?
Come on! Sitting in a sleazy snack bar, sucking sickly sausage rolls. In a dirty old town on the back of the town, setting my sights on go. It's plain to see, it's black and white. This Geordie boy's gonna do alright. Gonna make you dance, gonna make you sing. Those Geordie boys do anything. Tell it like it is, today we'll take its time to tell you what your night might bring. They spur you on in London town when you hear those Geordie sing.
Sorry, I was hypnotising. I'd forgotten quite how bad that was. I'd forgotten, and he's there in like a shell suit, singing in a pub, and then he's on a roof on a fat man's back. I'd forgotten quite how atrocious that was. That's absolutely...
I think I need to see the video for it.
So, I buy this, and the man thinks I'd also be interested in this.
The time is now, the time is right. Let's dance on a Friday night.
I bought this. He thinks I'd like this. I buy this. The man thought I'd like this. It's not exactly genius in iTunes, is it? They say, hey, you like this, then maybe you'd like to download Lindisfarne. It's mental. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Bargain. Absolute bargain. We've got some calls lined up. I'll let you take that, and I will go to... let's go to Ryan. Good evening, Ryan.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Maybe the guy was like trying to just broaden your horizons on music. You never know.
But it's a weird connection. I'm in there buying Mozart, and he then says, "We've also got some Lindisfarne if you're interested." And I was so flummoxed. I went, I'm all right, thanks.
Well, you know, when you're on YouTube, sometimes it comes up with some strange related videos, so you never know. It could be something like that. And by the way, it's Paul Gascoigne, not to be pedantic or anything.
Paul Gascoigne, thank you. That's the fella's name. That's the fella's name, isn't it? He's now
Did you hear about? Remember that? Was it Moat Dude, the killer, the mad killer?
Well, yeah. Let's be careful where we go with that.
The guy shot a copper in the face.
Well, let's move away from him, shall we? And let's talk about more fun things,
it
Ryan.
Was Gascoigne related.
No,
so
let's not bother. Let's talk about fun things, Ryan.
Yeah, first things first. I haven't listened since last week, so it's nice to have Eloise back. So
it's all right.
Say that
it's all right. She's wearing a dress today. You can see her tuppence and everything. She's like Lady Gaga. Everything's on display.
You can see the top of my bra, which is why I'm wearing a scarf.
Yeah, but I've got extra eyes. I can also see the top of your...
How do we view this?
Sorry?
And how do we view this?
You can't. I don't have a webcam in here.
I've got mirrors on my shoes. Anyway, do you remember the Daily Sport had a dwarf paparazzi? This is true. The Daily Sport, a dwarf paparazzi who would run. Sorry, Eloise, please.
I was typing in notes for the phone calls. All right.
This dwarf would run under celebrities' miniskirts and take pictures of their Wang Chungs.
Well, that's a new angle.
Well, it's a new angle. So well done him.
Yeah, a little off cue there. I do actually have an agenda for this phone.
Okay,
so
yes.
I'll brush back to that. I'm Ryan from Essex that was in the long-distance relationship, if you remember, from a few months ago.
Remind me about this, Ryan, because to be honest, I don't really pay attention to anything anybody says.
Obviously, you never pay attention.
No.
I'm just pretending like that you actually care.
Go on, what happened? She was an older woman who had a kid or something.
Yeah. She was an older woman by about 3 years, but she had a kid. Okay. She lives up north.
Yeah.
I live down south. We've got engaged and was engaged for about 6 weeks.
She was going to move. You were going to move up there.
I was thinking about it, but we was just keeping the distance for the meanwhile.
So when did you split up?
As much as it pains me to say this, you were right.
Yes, get in there! I predicted you would split up, Ryan. You laughed in my face and said, no. Hang on, this is what happened. No, Iain. This is love. This is the real thing. I'm in love with her, and if we're miles away and she's got a kid, it don't matter. I'm in love with her, and we're going to be in love forever, and we're going to get married. Then a few weeks later, the engagement's off, but we're in love. We're going to get engaged again. Now, we split up. Ryan, what happened?
Well, the breakup was the best part of the whole thing. Is the funniest thing. We went to her local town, where everyone.
Eloise, they've split up.
Oh, just as we predicted.
And
said it'd be best for you.
Yeah, and he would have none of it. He's eating humble pie now, and I'm enjoying watching it go down.
Let me hear.
Go on, Ryan. So what happened?
Yeah, the local town where they all do their shopping for, like, if you're going clothes shopping or for dinner or whatever.
So the local town.
Yeah.
I know what
happens. They
have
shops.
I know what happens in local
towns.
towns.
Yes, I'm just painting
I've been to a local town.
Can I continue?
Please do, yes.
Well, imagine a programme such as Jeremy Kyle or Trisha, just to avoid Ofcom rules. I have to mention a few.
Yeah, okay. Well,
imagine if they did
He's
auditions.
good.
He's good, but he wanted to talk about murder a few minutes ago. I made light of that. So, he gives with one hand, he takes with the other.
I am from Essex. Give me some credit.
Of course.
Yeah, imagine if they did auditions for these programmes and there were people that were so bad they failed the auditions and then they put them all in one town.
Yeah.
That's how bad this town was.
That's the town. Ryan, you've got to name the town.
It was called Hanley, near Crewe.
Hamley?
Hanley, yeah.
Hanley, Jenny Hanley. Yeah. Okay, right, yes.
Yeah, Google it. It's bizarre. If you ever see it, it's just the weirdest thing ever. And I was like, yeah, well, I love you to bits, but this town is an absolute...
What, she want you to live there or something?
No, we was just out there, and she was like, this is where we come all the time to, like, do whatever. And I was like, well, as much as I love you, this is, like, an absolute dive.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that's nice. This is where I'm from. I'm like, well, no, it's just crap. I really want to go. It's scummy. I think someone's going to rob me. I think someone's going to nick my clothes.
So you're saying you split up because she lives in a dump?
No, this started the argument, and then we just broke up through various reasons, and then it got even more interesting.
Yeah, well, more interesting than this. Wow, okay, jeez.
Bearing in mind we live 200 miles away, she sent her brothers down to my house.
What?
To apparently beat me up.
Yeah.
Of which they got nowhere near my front door and got...
Because you set booby traps, yeah.
Hang on, how did it escalate? So you went to Hanley, you had an argument about how crap the town was, and then
she said that I was a snob and didn't care about her.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind from Essex, so I can't exactly be too high up the hierarchy.
So she then sent her brothers down to beat you up?
Yeah, but they didn't get very far because... Well,
you know karate?
Well, yeah, that as well. I saw the Karate Kid film, so I was like, well, that's it, I know what I'm doing.
Get to the interesting bit of this story, for crying out loud.
She sent her brothers down, and then she tried to blackmail me, so she ended up in a police station for a few nights.
What? Jeez. Well, I hope this isn't going to court, is it?
No, that got cancelled.
Okay, well then that's it's probably all we can say on that. And if we got,
I don't understand how it escalated so much.
Because I think Ryan is what I like to call bit common, bit thick. That was a weird. If it's going to court, then obviously we can't say any more about it. But he said it's not, so that's fine. But I am confident and comfortable that Eloise and I predicted that relationship would never last. It can't last. He's a young lad, 200 miles, and she's got a kid.
And also, if she dumped him just from being a snob...
Yeah.
Jesus.
And if she thinks he's a snob, you heard how common he was.
Yeah.
Jeez. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. It's an odd night tonight. The topics are only available on the Iain Lee Show iPhone app. If you haven't got it, you have to go to the App Store or to the iTunes Store and download it for your iPhone, your Pad, your Touch, whatever those things are called. I don't really know, if I'm completely honest. I'm a little bit out of my depth. Here are I Am Clute. I didn't like this song to start with, but now it's kind of growing on me. I think it's quite cute.
Hey, could you stand another drink? I'm better when I don't think. Seems to get me through. And say, do you want to spin another line like we had a good time? Not that I need proof. Swell, we're living in a hotel. Someone's ringing my bell in a room without a view. And hey, heard you read another book. Should I take another look? Who am I without you? Stand another drink. I'm better when I don't think. Seems to get me through. Say, do you want to spin another line like we had a good time? Not that I need proof. Swell, we're living in a hotel. Someone's ringing my bell in a room without a view. Hey, heard you read another book. Should I take another look? Who am I without you?
This is Absolute Radio, and it's the station. All aboard for the next train. Rock and roll fantasy football. Win £20,000. Go to absoluteradio.co.uk.
Absolute Radio.
Can Man City win the title? Who's in Kevin Keegan's all-time Premier League 11? And which Premier League gaffer was crazy enough to hire Ian Holloway as his babysitter? Find out with the brilliant season preview issue of 442, the UK's biggest football magazine. We've got exclusive interviews with Mancini and Adebayor, Man United wonder kid Javier Hernandez, and many more. Plus, every league and every team rated or slated by experts, fans and club legends. The definitive season preview from 442. Don't kick off without it.
When John was driving his car along the open road, somebody crashed into the back and knocked him right out cold. But it wasn't his fault. He didn't do no wrong.
If you've been injured in a road accident that wasn't your fault, call BGR Bloomer on 0800 1 777 999 because you could get compensation. BGR Bloomer 0800 1 777 999.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Someone is telling me on Twitter, you know, I made a joke about what's your favourite colour car? Doing that as a topic.
Oh, yeah.
Someone has tweeted, Ian, that's your second best made-up topic you've ever done. And I said, what's the best topic I've ever made-up topic I've ever done? And they replied, now apparently I did this as a topic. It may have been at the other place. Say a film. And I have a vague memory of doing that as a topic. Just say, phone up, say a film. And pretty much getting a show out of it. I probably could have done that in my younger day when I was full of vim and vigour. Thank you for that. It made me chuckle. Tom Masley.
Did he just do a swear?
He was, yeah, but, you know.
It was in the background, couldn't it?
Tom Masley.
Moose.
I'm refusing to call him Moose. Hello
there.
I've done a wee in my pants. But it's not yellow. Tom Masley.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Hello, buddy. I'm refusing to call you Moose.
So you can call me buddy, though, surely.
I'm going to call you Tom Masley.
Okay, you can call me whatever you want.
I'm calling you Tom Masley.
Hello, buddy.
Hello, Tom Masley.
How are you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
How are you? Are you enjoying your show tonight?
I'm doing the show tonight, yes.
Are you enjoying it, though?
I'm enjoying
that's the main thing.
I'm enjoying the show, Tom. Tom Masley, that's not the main thing. The main thing is Tom Masley enjoying the show.
He certainly is. And also I'm here with Party Wolf, an old friend of yours.
Oh, Christ, who's that?
Party Wolf.
Party Wolf.
Maybe you can hear his mating call.
Okay, you're very close to getting cut off.
Really?
Who is this?
It's Tom Mosley and Party Wolf.
I'd love it if they were going, Wumbo, I wish it was them.
What happened to those guys? Oh, hey, regular listeners, I don't think this guy ever called. Again, it's reference to the old place. I was doing a job today, and someone came, one of the people on the photographer came up to me and said, Ian, a friend of mine used to call you. My brother's best friend used to call you. And I said, and I was thinking, I never remember who the callers are. Yeah, go on, who was it? He goes, oh, he was an Indian doctor. And I went, Dr. Khan! And he went, yeah, Dr. Khan. Now, you won't have heard Dr. Khan. Dr. Khan is one of my top 3 all-time favourite... Hello, my name is Dr. Khan. One of my all-time favourite callers. And I've put the plea out, and hopefully, kids who go back far enough, Dr. Khan might be calling us in the next few weeks. That would be amazing if we could get Dr. Khan on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Masley, what do you want?
Well, no, I was just saying to a lovely show. Good on you, I say. It's a cracking show. Everyone here, if would like to listen to it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Chris Miller.
All right.
I couldn't be bothered. He was getting somewhere. He was going somewhere,
yeah.
and I really could not be asked to sit around and wait for it. Miller.
All right. Do EPs count?
No, of course they don't.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Because I know one that's 10 minutes.
Well, that doesn't count.
Oh.
That doesn't count.
Oh.
Miller, let's just say Miller knows what he's talking about. But no, of course it doesn't count. Of course it doesn't count. It has to be the other.
All right.
Anything else?
No, not really.
Okay, well, thanks very much for calling. Let's go to, Caddick! What is wrong with everyone? Caddick? Has he fallen asleep? Alan! I know how to wake him up. This will wake him up. Hang on. Alan!
Hello?
Yes, Alan!
I'm sorry, Ian. I was asleep. Hey, I'm waking up with smells up thinking, Dad.
Alan, it sounds like you're being held underwater.
Sorry, Ian.
That's
Can you
it.
hear me now?
Did you fall asleep?
I nearly did.
Well, you were snoring and you weren't answering when I was calling you.
Sorry, Ian.
That to me implies sleep.
Sorry, Ian, but I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm ready to go.
I don't think you'll ever be alert, Caddick, but okay, you're as good as it gets at the moment.
I was looking about your box set you got today.
Mozart, 12 LPs, £1 the lot.
That works out at 8p a record.
8p a what?
Record.
There were none of those in there. Oh, record. Sorry, yes.
For an individual record, that cost you 8p.
80...
No, 8p.
No, I'm doing it so that 10 is 80. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't work. That's 96 pence.
Well...
You got 4 pence left over.
But the price for the cover and all that.
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right, actually, yeah. Once you got the price of the cover in and stuff, you factored that in, then you're right, yeah. But it's not 8 pence an album, even if I just use them as target practice for my urine. That's still a bargain, isn't it?
That's a good bargain.
Yeah.
Anyway, topic 2 on the app.
Yes?
I would say...
Don't say what the topic is.
I would say a transformer.
Where would that go?
This is fun. It's taken us an hour to get there, but this is fun. Yeah, good point, Caddick. Where?
It would be in the inside pocket of the jacket.
Really? Really?
Why would you, though?
It depends on... If you've got Soundwave, it would probably be too big. But if you've got more of a small cassette like Laserbeak or Wumble, it would fit in the inside pocket.
And I'm guessing you use that to get a bit of flange, do you, Caddick?
Worked for me when I was younger.
Well, it doesn't work for you anymore, though.
And going to topic number 3...
Yes?
What is it do with the sofas? Like, you have to blow up.
Oh, Lilos?
Inflatable sofas?
Yeah.
I just thought you were randomly on about sofas.
But inflatable ones. Well, yeah. Who's got the puff, Alan? Have you got any puff? No. Who's got the puff, Alan? Have you got any puff? No. Who's got? Have you got some?
No, maybe you'd have asked the question.
Who's got the puff to blow up a sofa these days?
I mean, they always use compressed air gases or foot pump.
At least they're wet wipe cleaning.
What are you going to get on there?
For 500.
Really, I'm one of those as well. You're terrible.
It's just the same.
It's not the same, because the thing about the coffee table is you could lie underneath it. That's, I think, where the pleasure comes from the pervert. Anyway.
And another one.
Yes.
A glass coffee table.
Brilliant, Caddick.
I've got a glass coffee table, and it cost me a few £100, right? But it did. But it wouldn't work because it's got a thing underneath it, so you couldn't lie there properly. But when I bought it, I'm about to tell a really, really boring story, and I'm learning that I'm maturing. I've just stopped myself telling a really boring story about my coffee table being slightly warped. That's it. I'm going camping in a couple of weeks, Caddick.
That's when you need a blow-up sofa.
Well, this is it. And the thing is, right, it's a tent that my sister gave me a couple of years ago. Never used it. Don't know how to set it up. And I had all these highfalutin ideas of maybe practising setting it up and doing it in the sleeping in the garden. I can't be bothered. So I'm probably just going to turn up at the place and set it up and hope that it works. Is that sort of... That's what you would do, Alice, 'cause you're a slacker.
I do that, yeah. I just hope for the best.
Tents are really hard to put up, aren't they? Because you've got the inner bit and then the outer bit.
Mine is so easy. It takes me 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You need a college degree to put it together.
Very, very... you should be on Mock the Week, you should, Alan, with jokes like that.
Well,
you can get them pop-up ones. They're amazing.
Yeah, the pop-up ones are amazing.
But I haven't got one of them. I've just got one that's got 2 poles, thread through, done.
So how long does it take you to get it up, Eloise?
30 seconds on a good day.
Because it takes... I'm worried it's going to take me a long time. There's going to be people watching me as well.
You are getting old.
I can't get it up in front of people. It's really...
nerve-wracking.
It's going to be a lot of pressure. And also, it's harder for me because some people might recognise me from the telly, and if I'm there really struggling to get it up and sweating and...
Yeah.
They just might start laughing at me.
Yeah, probably take some photos.
Alan, how long do you reckon it'll take for you to get it up?
I would say 30 minutes to an hour.
That long?
And then what would you do with it once it was up?
I would pump up the bed.
See, I would pump up the bed first, and then get it up, and then hope for the best.
Yeah, because
then... also...
Yes?
I wish good luck to Miss Lawler if she's going in the Ultimate Big Brother house tomorrow.
I don't think she is. Is she going in Ultimate Big Brother?
I don't know, I haven't heard anything.
I've not seen her picture in any of the posters, and she's always kind of tried to distance herself from Big Brother. If she does, good luck to her, and I love Kate Laura, and I hope she does very well, and is getting a handsome cheque for it, but I would be surprised if she is going in. I've seen none of Big Brother this year, Caddick, and I feel good about it.
Even though it's finished, the normal series is finishing tomorrow.
Huh?
the normal series.
Is it?
Finishes tomorrow.
Oh, well. It'll be on Channel 5 next year.
I'm disappointed we changed subject from the pumping.
Yes. Oh,
And also,
I love the way Alan...
I don't want to see in that house again.
Well, who's that?
John McCririck.
Well, he'll be in it. Anyway,
You reckon?
thanks. He's on the poster. Thanks for calling, Alan. There we go. How did we end up talking about...
I don't know, he just changed the subject right after when he said that when it was up, he would put up use it to get the bed up.
Well, you have had a glimpse of what the topics could be. 0330 123 12 15 is the telephone number. We've got the Alpha, we've got Rose, we've got Dan the Fireman. If you want to give us a call, then feel free to. You can dial the number I just said. Sorry, I'm kind of, running out of words and space for the words to come out, and that's making me very, very uncomfortable indeed.
I tried to forget, I lost myself, it's better not said. Now I'm closer to the edge. It was 1,001 and 1,000,002. Time to go down in flames, and I'm taking you closer to the edge. No, I'm not saying I'm sorry. One day, maybe we'll make it. No, I'm not saying I'm sorry. One day, maybe we'll make it time when the truth ran free, the birth of a song, the death of a dream, closer to the edge. This never-ending story, painful with pride and fate. We all fall short of glory, lost in lesson. I'm sorry. One day, maybe we'll make it. No, I'm not saying I'm sorry. One day, maybe we'll make it. Never forget. I will never regret. I will live my life. I will never forget. I will never regret. I will live my life. No, I'm not saying I'm sorry. One day, maybe we'll make it. No, I'm not saying I'm sorry. One day, maybe we'll make it. Closer to the edge.
Listen up to Absolute Radio. The The home of radio, where you listen. Rock and roll fantasy football. Win £20,000. Go to absoluteradio.co.uk.
Absolute Radio.
Can Man City win the title? Who's in Kevin Keegan's all-time Premier League 11? And which Premier League gaffer was crazy enough to hire Ian Holloway as his babysitter? Find out with the brilliant season preview issue of 442, the UK's biggest football magazine. We've got exclusive interviews with Mancini and Adebayor, Man United wonder kid Javier Hernandez and many more. Plus every league and every team rated or slated by experts, fans and club legends. The definitive season preview from 442. Don't kick off without it.
It's not my fault, it was somebody else. I was standing at work when it fell off the shelf. A great big box knocked me straight on the floor, and I couldn't get up anymore.
If you've been injured in an accident at work that wasn't your fault, call BGR Bloomer on 0800 177 999 because you could get compensation. BGR Bloomer 0800 177 999.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life and live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I like the Cardigans. The first two albums, I think, are the best. They got a bit silly after that. Nina Pearson or something. She was lovely, wasn't she? Wasn't she lovely? 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. The topics are only available on the iPhone app. Eloise, will leave us.
Pardon?
Sorry. I guess she's not talking to me. Let's go to Rose. Good evening, Rose.
Good evening, Ian.
Good. How are you, my dear?
Oh, not too bad, mate. Just in defence of Hanley.
Oh, yes, this was Ryan who ditched his girlfriend because she lived in Hanley, yes.
We moved up here 26 years ago from Cambridgeshire, and I wouldn't move back, mate. It's nice up here. We've got hills.
Yeah, I don't think you should be climbing. You shouldn't be climbing up hills.
And it's not Essex either.
No, you shouldn't be climbing up hills with your chest.
I don't climb anymore, mate.
Yeah,
I just get pushed up in my wheelchair.
Well, then there you go. You see, someone else has got to be knackered then, which is all good.
And at least I won't be able to blow his bloody
Sorry.
sofa up, would I?
Oh, I see. But I thought I was genuinely worried where that sentence was going there, Rose. I wondered what you were...
Oh, no.
Those days are long
I'm
behind
a
you.
lady.
Yeah, but even still, I mean, in wheelchairs, good height, it's still, everything is work. Anyway, Rose, so you're saying that Hanley is dandy?
It's not bad, mate. I mean, there's a lot worse holes about, if you know what I mean.
Well, but you say it's not bad. That would imply that it's not brilliant either.
Oh, we've got everything you need. We've got 6 towns in the area.
Yeah.
I live in Newcastle, which is about 5 miles from Handley, so it's just as well. But it's the centre of Stoke-on-Trent.
Have you got a Marks and Spencer's?
Yep.
Have you got a W.H. Smith's?
Yep.
Have you got a British Home Stores?
Yep.
Have you got a Woolworths?
Yep.
Woolworths!
No, you caught me out there, mate.
You. So I can't believe a word you say. You're full of bull.
I lie.
Hey, Rose.
Yep.
Is it possible to whistle whilst eating with your mouth open?
Ooh. No.
Because Eloise's 2 least favourite things, apart from when I touch her up, are people whistling. You gave me such a rollicking for whistling earlier.
Yeah, I hate it.
And for people eating with their mouth open.
Oh, that's horrible.
Especially when it's like...
Well, I was going to try and combine the 2 and see if I can make you gag.
Thanks, that's really nice. I don't think you can do it, though. I don't reckon you'll be able to whistle.
Well, I've got a bourbon biscuit.
Keep him quiet for 5 minutes, Eloise.
That is true. I'm not going to. I'm not going to stand in his
Sorry.
way.
Okay, so I've got a bourbon biscuit. I'm going to eat now. Hang on.
Oh.
Right, I'm eating it. I'm going to try and whistle with my... Okay. So I'm eating my mouth open.
Yeah, whistle then before you chew the whole thing up.
Is that horrible, though, what I'm doing there?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I can't really see because the dim lights.
Okay.
You can't eat it all.
You'll get sprayed, Eloise. Keep back.
Luckily, I'm behind a glass window.
I can spray on the window.
Look, I want you to put another one in now. I think
I've
you've
done
eaten all that. You can't do it.
Right.
That's rubbish. Oh.
I can whistle and hum at the same time.
How?
Like this. Give me a song to whistle and hum at the same time, I'll do it.
Daydream Believer. That is weird.
Can you do that, Rose?
I couldn't whistle to save my life at the moment,
I
mate.
can't even whistle.
Anyway, good night, Ian.
Good night, Rose. I love the way she just ends the phone calls. All you got to do is put your lips together and blow.
I can't even whistle like that. But
my wife can't do the fingers in the mouth whistle. So whenever we go to pop concerts,
I can't do that one.
I can do different fingers. But whenever we go to pop concerts, she wants to whistle, but she can't. So she says, "Ian, could you do a whistle and I'll mime?" And she this is true. She puts her fingers in her mouth and does the action, and I have to cover my mouth and go like that. She's mental.
It looks obvious, though.
Well, she's weird, my wife. Dan the fireman.
Good evening, Ian.
Well, is there a delay on all of these phones? Everyone's taking 20 minutes to come to the phone, for goodness
Sorry,
sakes.
mate.
It's a pleasure to speak to you, Daniel. How the bloomin' hell are you?
I'm really good, mate. Just come back from V Festival. I don't know, weekend.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, Bill, mate, Bill.
I wasn't invited to the V Festival. What the hell is going on? I probably wouldn't have gone if I was invited. Maybe, in fact, I may even been invited and ignored it, Dan, so I take back everything I've just said in defence of my employers.
You should go, mate. We're both of an age. Still can still enjoy it, though.
Well, I don't listen.
Now and back.
I do not like being away from home. I said I'm going camping in a couple of weeks. It's because it's my mate's stag weekend, and we're going to some weird new age prog post-punk festival in North London, and I'm dreading it. Huh?
It should be fun.
Oh, I'm dreading it. I don't know any of the bands there. I've got to sleep in a tent. Oh, it's going to be awful. If I wasn't best man, I wouldn't go.
How long is it for? 3 days?
I think we're just there for one night. I'm praying it's just one night. that we're camping over. I pray to God, Dan, because also, if it gets too bad, it's only 30 minutes away from my house, so I can always kind of nip back when everyone's asleep, then get back 10 minutes before everyone wakes up. Yeah, beautiful. Everything's groovy.
Top bombing.
Top bombing indeed. But we'll see. Anyway, Dan, I believe you know one of the topics. Don't say what the topic is.
I'm not going to know, no.
But crack into it.
Well, it's number 2.
Okay, oh yeah.
And currently, at this point in my life, for some reason, it's vending cup lids.
Oh, right.
And blue tack.
How many vending cup lids?
Generally about 3 or 4.
Yeah. Why?
Necessity, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world, and if you need a vending cup lid, you need one.
What I don't get about vending cups, right, is that because you have a cup, like a polystyrene cup or a plastic cup or a Starbucks cup or a Cafe Nero or whatever cup, and then they go in the bin, but you could wash those up and use those again, couldn't you?
You could in an ideal world, yeah.
Well, in an ideal world, why don't we do that? Come on, kids, let's save the planet. Let's reuse those McDonald's milkshake things. Why are you putting on a face for, Eloise?
Because I don't think you can wash them.
Of course you can wash them. You just rinse them out.
Oh, but they're cardboard, so eventually they're going to go a bit juicy-loosey.
Well, you put drinks in them. It's full of juicy-loosey.
Can I tell you my answer to number 2?
Yeah, go on. Oh, yeah, because this is what you came up with this one.
It is a trying-on sock.
And now, do you know what that is, Dan?
I have no idea.
It does sound like a euphemism for what I would like to call a rubber Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Let me just
But it's
try
not.
this on.
It's just basically like a little tight. You know, like tight, but you cut it off as though they're socks.
Is that what would be called a pop sock?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is the technical term.
That's a pop sock, is it? Because my mum would always talk about pop socks, and I had no idea what she was on about.
Yeah, it's a pop sock.
Old school.
It is. I've done that. I've done that, Dan. Don't say anything. I just said what the topic was. I've done.
Could you tell by my face?
I could tell by the pause and the panic in your eyes. I dumped that.
You might have got away with it if you're not repeating yourself.
No, it's dumped. But why? But how can I phrase that? Why?
Well, just in case I need to try on some shoes and I've got bare feet.
Yeah.
I want to be prepared. I don't want to have to go and find a lady and be like, can I have a try-on sock, please? And they think I'm talking about a Johnny.
Because they do have pop socks in shoe shops.
Yes.
Pop socks in shoe shops and bright colour. These are a few of my favourite things.
You want to know what I used to carry around when I was a kid?
I had to dump that!
Oh!
Hang on.
Sorry, I've done it now.
I think I've dumped that, but I don't know how much delay we had, so...
It's really
This is harder than I thought. That one may have got out, because I don't... Hang on, let me just... I think that may have got out, because we've only had like half... Anyway, all right, Dan. Tell us.
Sorry.
Well, we've both done it, so don't worry.
Yeah, we have to. I used to have for a while, not for long.
Steady. Just say what it was.
It was a Tupperware box. And you know the football book stickers?
The Panini stickers, yeah?
Yeah. I used to carry around the backs off them, not the actual stickers.
Dan, I'm going to cut you off because you're a weirdo. Well, there you go, dear listener. Maybe they snuck out the topic there. Who knows?
Only one, though.
My favourite is topic number 3, and no one's gone for topic number 1 at all. So give us a call, see if you can.
I don't have to leave anymore. What I have is right here. Spend my nights and days before, searching the world for what's right here, underneath an unexplored islands and cities I have looked. Here I saw something I couldn't overlook. I am yours now, so now I don't ever have to leave. I've been found now, so now I'll never explore. See what I've done.
That bridge is on fire, yeah, that's the way I've been. I'm froze by desire, no need to leave.
Where would I be?
If this were to go under, that's the risk I take. I'm froze by desire, it's a choice I made.
And I am yours now, so now I don't ever have to
I don't ever have to leave. Ever have I've been found, I've been found. So now I'll never explode.
The Alpha.
The Alpha.
Yay.
How's the show?
Yeah, it's a good one tonight. For a Monday, it's all right. I'd give it 6 3/4.
I don't have the iPhone app, so I don't really know what the topics are.
Okay.
So, okay, I've got another topic.
Is it true you don't know the meaning of the phrase chinwag?
Chinwag? What does that mean?
You don't know what chinwag means?
Is it like literal, like wagging your chin?
Okay, and what would you be doing if you're wagging your chin? Steady. Steady. Not back to the pop sock.
Chatting, talking.
Exactly. You're having a chin wag. How can you not? How can you live in Britain? For how long? How old are you? You're 14, 15?
17.
You're not 17.
I am.
You're like 14 years old.
I had my second driving lesson today.
Okay, so you've lived in this country for 14 years, since the day you were born, and you have never heard the phrase stroke word chinwag.
No.
Jesus, you make me sick. You make me want to throw my page out the window because you're a bugaboo. No, you don't make me do that, but you do make me sick. No wonder this country is going to the dogs when kids like you don't even know what a chinwag is. No wonder more pupils got the A-star this year than ever before, partly because there's not been an A-star before. You make me sick!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you watch Dragon's Den today?
Is it on today?
Yeah.
I watch it on Sunday.
You know that woman?
Deborah Meaden?
Yeah. Does she really have any money?
She never invests in anything, does she?
I know.
I was saying, who can do the best? Can you do an impression of any of the dragons?
No.
Okay, have a guess who this is. Hello, my name is James. Go on.
The other guy. What's his name?
Hello, my name is James. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Come on, that's James Caan, man, and that is a brilliant impression of James Caan.
Hello,
my name is James.
Yes.
I'm afraid, for religious reasons, I can't invest in this, so therefore,
Yeah,
I'm
the
out.
one about the alcohol. He couldn't invest in it.
You couldn't invest in it for religious reasons? What? Well, listen, man, if it makes you money, it makes you money, baby!
Have you seen that new series, To Catch a Predator?
Hello, my name is Phil Pacific. I'm honest. I'm not interested in any of this, so I'm out.
There's a new series of To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
What channel are they showing on?
Fox.
Oh, what? Is there a Fox channel over here?
Yeah, FX.
Oh, yeah, oh, right, yes. Oh, when did that start? My source didn't tell me about that. My source, you're fired!
It's on Mondays, I think, 10.
Okay, man. Well, Mondays is like the night to be watching TV. If you got Dragon's Den and To Catch a Predator...
Yeah, it's the lineup.
Well, I'm there, man. The FX gets the thumbs up from the IL. It's me, Iain Lee.
IL. Good.
Yeah. Anything else?
Not particularly, no.
Then we'll say good evening to you. Thank you very much for that. Let's go to Peter in Reading. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening.
Good evening, Peter. We're talking about dives in Britain and Reading.
Yeah, Reading's a bit of a dump, isn't it?
It's not brilliant. It's not brilliant. And I've had some great times in Reading. I think I walked back. Oh, Reading is the only time I ever hitchhiked. I hitchhiked from Reading to Slough, and I really thought I was going to get bummed and murdered. I really thought. I was so terrified. And this guy kept saying, "So, why are you hitchhiking, young man, at this time of night? It's rather a foolish thing to be doing." And I spent the whole journey on the M4. Or was it the M40? Whichever one it is, I can't remember. The M40, I don't remember.
M4.
Yeah, the M4. With my left hand on the buckle of my seatbelt, the right hand on the door, ready to roll out of that car on the motorway if he laid a hand on my penis.
Jeez.
I was ready for it, Peter. And then he said...
You probably could have got away with just jumping on the train and not paying any fares.
I'd missed the last train.
Oh.
I missed the last train, and this was like 20 years ago, man. This was literally, I was 17, 18 years old. Literally 20 years ago. And I was come back from a party at a girl's house where anyway, it's boring. But Vanessa, I had to hitchhike back home that night, and I nearly got murdered and abused. Anyway, Peter, you don't need to hear about that. You've called in you've called in about topic number 2.
Yes.
Go on, my friend. Tell me.
A corkscrew and a €5 note.
Really?
Yes.
Again, now the euro always useful. Always useful. Look at Eloise putting on the headphones to make sure I don't muff up again.
No, I didn't hear what it was that you said.
A corkscrew and a €5 note.
Oh.
The thing is, wine bottles now, and I don't drink wine, but we bought some wine at the weekend, and we do it every now and then, if we have guests and things, or we were away this weekend. But wine bottles don't have corks in anymore. They're all screw top.
I'm a professional wine merchant, and a lot of wines that have screw tops are generally a bit cacked.
Well, this is what I thought, and this is what I was always brought up to believe as a young boozer, young heavy boozer, that the wine with a screw cap was always a little bit pony. But when we went into our large supermarket a few weeks ago to buy some wine, we couldn't find any bottles with corks. It was all screw cap.
Weird.
I know, and this has got like a big boozy section. This is not, and it wasn't like an off licence, but it was a big boozy section. It was all screw cap.
Well, to be fair, some white wines can be good with screw caps.
But when did keep doing it? I've had to dump that as well. I keep ballsing it up.
You're the worst one so far.
I can't do this. I literally cannot do this. Peter, listen, thank you very much for that.
Cheers, Ian.
Cheers, my dear. Ta-ta.
Good job I did put the headphones on, even though I didn't do anything.
No, that was me. 0330 123 1215. Balls.
We are Absolute Radio, now with a cooler, smoother taste.
Absolute Radio.
Rock and roll fantasy football. Win £20,000. Go to absoluteradio.co.uk.
Absolute Radio.
Just step away from the counter for me, please. Just lift your hands to the side, keep your hands out of the way from me. I'm just going to search your pockets. Put what you have down on the counter from your pockets there, please. If there's anything sharp in your pockets that's going to hurt either you or me, just keep your hands out to the side there for me, please. Take your wristwatch off, place it on the counter, please. Take your belt off and place it on the counter, please.
Get caught drink driving, and you'll be processed like any other criminal. Think.
Just step back and take your shoes off one at a time, please. And lift your feet for me one at a time, please. Okay, stick your shoes back on. Search complete, sir.
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
I descend upon your earth from the skies.
favourite gay man?
You can't imagine so many monkeys in the Daily Mail, and all of them coming anonymously so they leave no trail. Never thought I'd have an admirer from overseas, but someone is sending me stationery filled with chimpanzees. Some chimps in swimsuits, some chimps are swinging from a vine, some chimps in jackboots, some chimps that wish they could be my Starsky and Hutch chimps. A chimp who's sitting on the can, a pair of Dutch chimps who send their love from Amsterdam. Another bus ride with chimpanzees. Say the monkey sender thinks it's great. He's sending me, maybe she's sending me just to see me get irate. I'm losing sleep and it's really keeping me up all night. I thought it was funny, but now I got money on a monkey fight. Some chimps in hard hats, chimps are working on a chain gang. Some chimps who love cats, burning rubber in a Mustang. A birthday wishing chimp, a chimp in black like a goth, a going fishing chimp, a British chimp in the bar. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is dressed to me. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is dressed to me. Somebody follow me even though I'm back to move my home. No matter what, they come and they come, they won't leave me alone. Another monkey in the mail can make me lose my mind, but look at me shuffling through the stack until I finally find some chimps in swimsuits, some chimps in jack boots, some chimps in hard hats, some chimps who love cats. I got some shaved chimps, that's chimps devoid of any hair. I got the brave chimps dressed up in the women's underwear. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is addressed to me. Everyone is addressed to me. Everyone is addressed to me. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is addressed to me. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is addressed to me. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is addressed to me. Another postcard with
Okay, half an hour of the show. Crosley's on at... that's very informal of me, isn't it? That's cross the line. Crosley? Crosley, Stills and Nash? No. Oh, have you seen the brilliant CSI Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young website? I think it's CSICSNY.com, I think. And it's a spoof write-up of CSI, the TV series, as though there were a Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young spin-off. It's brilliant. Read the biogs and then the episode breakdown. It's genius. Anyway, Crosby, Stills... No, hang on. Mark Crosley is on at 1 o'clock. That's what I'm trying to say in a roundabout kind of way. Let's get it out of the way, shall we? Noel Taylor.
Hello, Ian. I'm sorry I was rude to you the other week.
That's okay.
I've got 3 topics, all 3 of them. Which do you want first, the invention or the topics?
Well, what you mean? You've got the topics from the iPhone?
Yeah, I've got an iPhone, believe it or not. Yeah.
I don't believe it. No, I believe it. I believe it not.
I can only just about afford it.
Okay, well, let's do the invention that everyone can do.
Right, it's a collapsible trampoline for high-rise safety escape. And what it is, it's like a wooden frame, and you have a bed sheet that's stapled onto it, or nailed on, or screwed on, or whatever, or glued on. So if you fall from if your building's on fire or something, you fall and it collapses. like it breaks the fall. So it's a collapsible trampoline, the invention anyone can do. And the 3 topics.
Yes.
If I may. 21 at 33.
Yep.
And Elton John's very short.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get that? Yeah.
You just said what it was!
No, I didn't.
You said what the topic was!
Honestly, I didn't.
You did.
Honestly, you did.
You did.
Oh. No,
don't repeat it.
No,
okay.
You could say you didn't, but you did.
Sorry.
Number 3?
Number 3 is chairs. You know the one-piece single chairs that flop out into one. It's a really simple invention. That I think they're good.
Okay, there we go. I'm not quite sure what that was at the end. Flop out at the end. Rob, talking of flopping out at the end, it's Rob from Ponder's End.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Hello, mate.
How are you doing?
Cheeky. Oh, you got a little giggle in your voice today, Rob.
Thank you very much. It's very nice.
Cheeky giggle there. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. That's a lot of fun, that is, Rob. That is a lot of fun, yeah?
Right, listen, can I tell you about the experience I had with the pinball machine?
Oh, you certainly can, yes.
Right, basically, this is what happened, right? I was playing the pinball machine.
Did you make love to a pinball machine? Because I've often thought those pinball machines look like tarts that want to have sex with me, and yet they never do. However hard I try.
What? How hard have you tried?
Very, very hard, Rob. You've got a lovely little giggle in your voice. I think I've fallen in love with you. If I was in prison and I was lonely and I was in there for a long time for a very serious crime, and you were in my cell, I think I would take you.
Oh, look.
I would take you as my wife. I get someone to smuggle in some lipstick and rouge in a cake, and then I get someone to smuggle in some women's underwear, bra and panties, maybe in a hollowed out Bible, and then I get someone to smuggle in a leather miniskirt, I don't know, maybe in a giant basketball, and then I'd make you wear them and parade around for me. And you would do it.
I would. I'd prance around.
Yeah, you prance around, you tarts. You prance around, you with that little giggle. You love it, you little tart.
Listen. Can I tell you this story, please? Come on.
Yes, you can. Only if you giggle for me one more time, you little tart. You can tell that story. Good girl.
Hello, Eloise. How are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Well, listen.
Yes,
let me tell you this story.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Right, listen. I'm playing this pinball machine.
A little bit of sexy fun. Let's bring it down now to sensible stuff. A little bit of sexy fun, sensible stuff now. Okay, we go.
Sensible stuff.
Sensible stuff. The sexy fun.
Hang on.
Remember the sexy fun, because I'm going to use that later, but let's have some sensible stuff now.
Ian, have you got sensual music to go with this?
Oh, yeah, I've got some very, very sensual music. Here we go.
Okay.
This is my love making. This is the music I listen to when I'm making love to a prisoner transvestite. He's got a little giggle.
I'd love to know what Rob looks like.
Ooh, I can imagine. Dressed up like that.
Didn't you get my SMS?
No.
You didn't, no?
No, I didn't.
Well, listen, I look a little bit like Richard Gere.
Ooh, dressed up like that.
Do you have a tie like him?
Honestly, I do. Honestly, I do. I look a little bit like Richard Gere.
Anyway, Rob, we've had the sexy fun. Let's get down to the serious stuff now.
Okay, right, listen. This pinball machine, damn thing, in Luton. Do you know Luton?
I've been to Luton, yes.
Yes.
Luton Airport? Yes.
What, Ellie?
Yes.
Ellie?
Hello?
Yes.
Ellie, yeah, what were you saying?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay, right. Now, in Luton, right, there's this Hog's Head bar in Luton, right? And I was playing on the pinball machine.
Yes.
And suddenly it came up 10. You got an extra ball for 10 seconds.
Oh, an extra ball for 10 seconds. Imagine what you do with that.
It's extra ball for 10 seconds, right? And I swear to God, the ball was only on the table for 10 seconds. It ran out. Really, seriously, it was, it actually counted down.
That's what they do, Rob. That's not a mystical experience. That's what they do on pinball tables. When they say you've got a ball for 10 seconds, that's what you've got. That's not mystical. That's not like floating. That's not you drawing sex and a bug coming from another dimension. That's just science you've described there. That's a machine doing what the machine says. Stop giggling.
How the hell did it know? How the hell did it know?
It's a machine! It's a machine with a little bit of a tiny computer in that's more sophisticated than your muffed up brain.
No, all right, okay.
That's not a story. That's like saying, oh, do you know what? I was watching telly the other day, right? It was really weird. It's 7:30 and Coronation Street came on. How did that come on? What was it doing on? What was it? I don't understand it. Coronation Street. What? That's the story you've just told me.
Well, listen. The ball was on the table for 10 seconds.
I know it's a pinball table, and you'd won it for 10 seconds. That's what it does.
No, what happened was, right? What happened was, it came on the table for 10 seconds, and it was counting down. I looked up.
That's what it does. That's one of the features on some pinball tables.
God, you're telling me you know about pinball tables?
I've played on them. You've got that lovely little giggle. You really are a little tease, aren't you? Oh, put that skirt on. That's it. Good girl.
No,
put those panties on.
For God's sake.
Put that lipstick on.
Let's have it right.
You're going to get it right.
There's a still in the street outside your window. You're keeping secrets on your pillow. Let me inside, no cause for alarm. I promise tonight not to do no harm. I promise you, babe, I won't do you no harm. And we're caught up in the crossfire of heaven and hell, and we're searching for shelter. Lay your body down, lay your body down, lay your body down. Watching your dress as you turn down the light. I forget all about the storm outside. Dark clouds rolled their way over town. Heartache and pain came a-pouring down like hail, sleet and rain. Yeah, they're handing it out. And we're caught up in the crossfire of heaven and hell,
Radio. Rock and roll fantasy football. Win £20,000. Go to absoluteradio.co.uk.
Absolute Radio.
Just step away from the counter for me, please. Just lift your hand to the side, keep your hands out of the way from me. I'm just going to search your pockets. Put all you have down on the counter from your pockets there, please. If there's anything sharp in your pockets that's going to hurt either you or me, just keep your hands out to the side there for me, please. Take your wristwatch off, place it on the counter, please. Take your belt off and place it on the counter, please.
Get caught drink driving, and you'll be processed like any other criminal. Think.
Just step back and take your shoes off one at a time, please. And lift your feet for me one at a time, please. Okay, stick your shoes back on.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Okay, well, the show's crushing to an end. 20 minutes to go. Mark Crosley's on at 1 o'clock. We've got 2 calls lined up. Let's see where we get with these. We've got Aidan in Rickmansworth. Good evening, Aidan.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks.
Yeah, nice one.
Okay, I was, before I start, actually, my phone's got, like, one red bar, so if it goes out, it's not my fault.
Okay, you're saying that with a bit of an attitude, though, Aidan. It's not my fault either. Don't ever go at me.
Oh, sorry, I'm not saying it's your fault, I'm just...
Okay, well, that's... Okay, so if you disappear, you've not bottled it...
Yeah, it's because my phone's nearly out of battery.
Okay, well, let's see where we go, Aidan. I suspect you've made things worse by that introduction there, but never mind.
Okay, right, I was just wondering if you can help me out with something, okay?
Okay.
Okay, because, right, me and my mum, we've been listening to you since you were on, like, LBC, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and, I want to get Wi-Fi, but my mum won't get it for me unless you actually tell her to get it for me, like, now, so I can show her on the podcast tomorrow.
Hang on a second. Why will your mum get Wi-Fi if I tell her to get it?
Because it's a little bet we said. I said I could get you to...
Right. So what have you got? You've got to plug it into the wall, your computer or something? What?
Well, I've got a laptop now.
Right.
It's for my birthday a couple of months back.
Yeah.
So I haven't got any internet at the moment.
You got no internet at all?
Well, I have in the house, but that's the family computer.
Right. And how old are you, Aidan?
15.
Right. And your mum?
Yeah.
How old's she?
40-something.
Works for me. Okay. What's her name?
Karen. She phoned you. Well, she texted you once, and she was really excited.
What did she say to me?
I don't know. It was a couple of years back.
Yeah, she was probably drunk, wasn't she? I bet Karen was drunk, having a young whippersnapper like you. All right, Aidan. Well, you've asked me What will you use the internet for, actually?
Probably like GCSEs and stuff.
Oh,
games.
Shut up. He's a 15-year-old. Come on, you're going to be looking up muck and playing computer games and going in chat rooms, aren't you?
Nah, because it's my last year of GCSEs.
Well, exactly. All right. Karen, don't get the Wi-Fi. He won't use it properly. He'll be looking at muck. He's a young lad. You know exactly what he's going to be doing, even if you get a net nanny, so don't do it. Hope that helps, Aidan.
Not really.
Thanks very much for calling. Oh dear, I like it when the mums listen. I like the mums.
I like the mums.
Got a soft spot for the mums.
I wish the mums would call in.
Yeah, we'll do
in Ladies' Week, a mum's show.
We'll do a mum's show. That's exactly what we'll do. Well done. Oh, she's called in. It's Will Leversuch.
Hey.
Hello, Will.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Is that it?
Well, you've got an agenda. Let's get straight to it. Come on.
Oh, take it you know what the agenda isn't.
Well, stop dicking around. Come on, get to it.
Okay. Why'd you block me on Facebook then?
Because you it's for your own good.
But there must be a reason.
Yeah, I just told you what the reason was, and you didn't listen.
But why is it for my own good then?
Because you phone up. You obviously get very, very upset when people are rude about you on there.
It's a bit of fun.
Sorry?
It's a bit of fun, mate.
Well, you said you get upset.
I never said I got upset.
You said that you didn't like it, and you thought it was childish. So, when you go onto Facebook and you stir people up by being abusive, I could see that was...
How was I abusive?
Do you want me to answer the question, or do you want to just keep interrupting, Will?
Go on, Karen, please.
You go on there and you're abusive and you stir people up, so I thought for your own safety it's probably best if we kicked you off there.
Both me and Iain actually commented on that one. There was a
So
post.
we've done it to look after you, Will, so there's no need to get upset about the abuse you get on Facebook because you can't see it anymore. So we have done you a favour. Now, let's get to the email you sent, shall we? Oh, and by the way, I have to censor some of this because of the swears in it. Oh, got a bit wound up, did we, Ian? So you blocked me for saying one thing and then getting hacked and someone saying some other crap on my wall.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. You're just very childish, Ian Lee, and then you say I am, and fair effing enough. I am 16, you're like 20 years older, and now you just look like a silly dick. Don't worry, I am not going to be a pussy and leave it here. I am going to be fair and speak up on Monday. Could have done it tonight except for some crappy, change that word, age restrictions. Best wishes for the weekend, boss. Sleep well. Will leave a such. Remember it. It's not a very friendly tone, is it, Will?
No, I was a bit actually.
You're a bit what, sorry?
I was a bit angry then.
Angry about what? Getting kicked off Facebook? Come on, mate, you're not a 12-year-old girl. You're not a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, don't bring the girls into this.
I didn't say that, did I?
You got kicked off. You got upset because you got kicked off of Facebook.
No, I got a bit angry because
you got upset because you got kicked off of Facebook. That's what you just said.
No, I didn't say that.
You did just say that, yeah.
I didn't just say that.
You did just say that, Will, yeah.
I honestly didn't say that.
You did just say that.
Okay, you believe what you want to believe. I was angry because you kicked me off Facebook for no reason. That wasn't me.
That was you, Will. Don't give me the nonsense about it being hacked. Don't give me that nonsense.
I honestly was hacked.
I don't believe you. Why would a hacker want to hack your...
I wasn't as such hacked. So
you weren't hacked. Okay, you weren't hacked. Sorry, I thought when you... sorry, Will. Will, sorry, I thought when you said you were hacked, I thought that meant you were hacked, but you weren't hacked.
I was practically hacked. I was
practically hacked. You're stop there. You've lost... No, Will, listen. You listen to me. Will, your fader is down, okay? No one can hear what you're saying. Don't call me mate. Don't patronise me. Don't lie to me, okay? You sent me a nasty email with an abusive tone, with a threatening tone, that was very unpleasant. Okay? That's not a very nice thing to do. I made the right decision to block you from Facebook. And now you're blocked from calling in the show.
No, why?
Because you're a dick. You're a horrible, nasty...
That isn't a good enough reason.
Will, guess what? It's my show.
Fair enough.
I can do what I want. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? I can do what I want. I can blow what I want, and you'll call in with different numbers a few times, and then we'll get those numbers, and that'll be fine. But
I honestly won't.
You will.
Because I couldn't care less.
Okay, but yet you obviously do care, because you keep phoning up and you'll email me again, and you'll go and set up a fake Facebook account, and you'll go on there. You keep doing it. So you do care.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, bye then. So that was the end of that. He'll email me, he'll call again, he'll Facebook, and, oh, Ian, you have to cut me off there. I cut him off because he's a little sod. You know, he's a horrible little dick, really. What an unpleasant young man. Don't send me threatening emails over the weekend. I'm having a nice weekend with my family. I care that some 15-year-old boy got booted off Facebook. I'm a 37-year-old man with a child. I've got responsibilities. I've been changing nappies and feeding babies all weekend. That's what I've been doing. Not worrying because some kid got bloked off of Facebook and doesn't like me and wants to cause an argument with me. Blimey! Dearie. I've done him a favour there. We'll take some calls straight to air, shall we, for the... I've not back counted or anything. I don't know where I'm going. Hang on a minute. We've got Kate Bush, so let's say that's 55. Let's say it's about 54. Mark, I might be out by a few seconds. I've done a very, very rough back count. We've got 5 minutes, dear listener, of calls straight to air. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. You press button 1. You don't speak to Eloise now. Instead, you come up on my screen and I hit the calls pretty much at random, and you could be straight on air. Do something imaginative. Maybe sing a song, play some audio. Or if you want to defend Will Leave Us Such, then do that. That's entirely your prerogative, if that's what you want to do. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Press button 1. We'll take some calls straight to air in a few moments. OK, let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian, how you doing?
I'm all right. Is that Daz?
It is, yeah.
Hello, fella.
Listen, can I get this your app for an iPod Touch?
Yes.
How do I do it, please?
Well, you go to the App Store, which is on there, isn't it?
I don't know, to tell you the truth, because I've just had one, so...
Yeah, it is on there.
There's an App Store. You go on there, you type in Iain Lee, and then you click the download, and you get it for free.
Or go on iTunes, find it, and then download it like that.
OK, lovely. Thank you very much.
There you go. Thank you very much. People keep asking if it's going to come out for an Android and stuff like that. Yeah, possibly.
They should email mr.grace@absoluteradio.co.uk to suggest it.
It possibly will happen. I don't know how easy it is to convert a programme like that. I don't know. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yes?
Hello, yes. I was told to phone this number for an appointment.
OK.
Yes, I would like to touch you. I would like to make appointment.
OK, well then, when would you like to touch me?
When are you free?
I'm free tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
No, free. I already touching someone else.
What time would you like to touch me?
Are you free at 5 tomorrow?
I'm not free at 5 because I'm getting touched by someone else.
Oh, you're cheating on me already.
Well, no, I never said it was an exclusive touching relationship.
So we all touch you?
Why not?
At the same time? Or one-on-one?
I prefer one-on-one, but I suppose if it got really busy, we could all do it at the same time.
I have a few ladyboy friends that would like to touch you.
OK, how about tomorrow night at 7 o'clock? I'll come round to yours, you bring all your friends.
What about we do it on show, whilst you on your so-called radio show?
I don't think that would be a good idea at all. No. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello there.
Just ringing up to say that I think you are properly funny and you're the best evening nighttime entertainment since a very good friend of mine was on the air a good number of years ago on another radio station, mate. And you wouldn't have heard of him anyway.
Go on, who was it?
A guy called Mark Anthony on the Victor FM.
Oh, I know Mark Anthony. He's still going, isn't he?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't heard of him for ages, mate.
Didn't he have, kind of quite a big dramatic voice like that?
He did, yes.
Yeah, well,
he did.
Now, I've heard Mark Anthony recently.
I don't know if it's... to be honest with you, mate, I haven't heard of him since Invicta, and I used to join him in the studio as a studio hand and whatnot.
I've got to Google him, because I'm for some reason, I was talking about him... I don't know why he's in my head. Hang on a second. Stay there.
But I think you're
I thought he meant J-Lo's husband for a second.
J-Lo's husband, for goodness sakes. I can't find him. Well, listen, that's very kind of you to compare me to him. Much appreciated.
No worries,
Cheers, fella. There we go. Lovely. Well, and on that bombshell, we'll bring the show to a shuddering climax. Not bad tonight. We had secret topics. We had the bloking of a child, which sounds inappropriate, but it's not as bad as it sounds. We've had Rob dressed up as a tart in sexy underwear that's been smuggled into a prison, and he's been parading around for me like the naughty girl he is. For a Monday, Eloise, I would give this 6 3/4.
That's good.
6 7/8. I'd give this out of a possible score of 7,000. Back tomorrow, we will be revealing the topics on the show tomorrow, so don't worry about that. It is Mark Crosley up next, isn't it? Okay, Mark Crosley's up next. Eloise, thank you very much, as always.
Thank you.
If anyone can call in tomorrow with tips on how Eloise can learn to whistle, I think that's what we'll start off with, teaching Eloise the basics, including how to learn. You just put your lips together and blow. You can almost do it. Oh, that's just the wind. Mark Crosley's up next, back tomorrow at 11. Don't forget to follow us on facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. Have a good night. Ta-ta.